My name is Sean McCann, and I'm a partner and trial lawyer at BD&J.
My name is Jesse French, and I'm a partner at BD&J. Our client, she worked a job where she would get up early in the morning, she'd go to work, she'd work as a laborer until the afternoon.
She was driving her minivan to work that day. She got to a green arrow left turn. She was third in line. And as the cars in front of her moved forward and she began her turn, the defendant's commercial pickup truck ran the red light, kind of bounced off the car in front of her, and then crashed directly into the front end of her car.
Our client's injuries from this crash, they included injuries to both of her knees. The impact to her vehicle was to the front of the vehicle, so the force was coming towards her knees as well as the front of her body.
She was seen at the hospital and discharged the next day after some stitches over her knees. But when she actually sought orthopedic care and they actually x-rayed and did CTs of the knees, they did find a ligament damage which required some surgeries to both knees. And she had ongoing back pain and neck pain that she reported in the weeks and months following that she didn't have before.
One of the obstacles the defense put forward was the type of collision. It was a ricochet type collision.
Because there were multiple vehicles hitting at different angles, spinning around, etc., it took us a while to get our mind around how the vehicles all came in contact with each other and came to rest where they were. So using a visual aid or an animation was what we decided to do to solve this challenge of showing how this actually happened. In the months leading up to trial, as negotiations stalled, it became pretty clear by the defendant's words and actions and implications that they thought that a Spanish-speaking Californian who worked in fields and a factory might not get the same amount of justice from a jury, and they weren't willing to pay that amount of money without going all the way to trial. Here at BD&J, we think that every Californian, every American deserves the same amount of justice, even if they work in our fields and factories, even if they speak a different language, or they come from a different country. So we were willing to put up the money, the time, the effort, and the resources to take our client all the way through trial. And when the defense saw that in this case, things changed substantially.
We delivered the animations to the defense along with some related expert materials as part of ongoing settlement discussions in the case. Delivering that package, animation plus expert information to the defense, it really did help move the case forward. We were at a low seven figures number. We ended up increasing the value substantially, where we were after that at a mid seven figures number.
Animations are really helpful for trial lawyers and explaining to 12 strangers difficult or complex situations, whether it's medical, where the terminology and anatomy can be new and confusing, or collision sequences, when we're trying to rely on the imagination of 12 untrained people. It's really helpful to really put it clearly and visually in their faces and assist the experts or eyewitnesses in explaining what happened using that visual.